Listening to the Law Enforcement Pirate Radio Network. Radio Free Larry presiding.
You can run, but you can't hide.
Radio Free Larry.
All right, here we go again. Buckle up. Rough roads ahead. Now, remember, I told you if they load you up with fear, sometimes it triggers. Metaphysical fear will trigger physically. And what'll happen is you'll see your reflection in a mirror or something, and or even something stupider than that. But it's not real because fear is metaphysical, not physical. People that want to believe that everybody else is less courageous than they are will fear people. And then, they might not seem courageous. Like nervous Nellies are loaded up with fear. So it's a curse. So I pull in here at Lowe's. There's two kids playing on a tractor. And if I wasn't awake, I would have probably not even heard it. But I oracle it now. And it says, I was in a different discussion. But what'll happen is in the words that you speak, sometimes it's just BS, the system, the evil people trying to screw with you. Sometimes God can trigger the system to say something that God can put an inference behind that you could heal. So again, take power. Don't be afraid of it. I mean, if they're going to kill you, they're going to kill you anyway. They're pieces of garbage. They're the worst of the worst. They actually are the proprietors of the possession that causes crime. There is no crime without them. Even if they're not physically moving, it is their mind and their system that causes people to commit crimes, and they're not testing anyone. So I pull up and it says, I was saying, maybe that'll work. And there's two kids on the tractor, which identified this thing with, it was weird. I'm being cursed right now for explaining it. And here's maror, which means bitter herbs in Hebrew. Maybe that's why it looks like that down there. Probably have some bodies down there or something. It's probably like the Mora Road Killer. You live on the road. The mean, angry clown shows up. So I see the two kids, and the inference behind it was, hey, why don't you try to pick up those kids? Now, if I was, there's a thing to this that maybe they're just like Mickey Mouse magic is causing it too. If it was operating normally, the system would find me a woman, I pull in, and it would say, maybe that would work. And then I'd somehow be easily talking to her about something, and we'd have a date, and then we'd get married. That's how the system works, really. I mean, all of you have other systems that, want to be in orgies and everything. You try to cast that spell on everyone else to say that's the norm and all of that stuff. Even Republicans and stuff, they're into that, causing others to have that in their life. But again, God's judgment was explained in the Bible, and it doesn't generally work the way you all pretend it works. So when you see that, you have to heal them because they're cursed to be murdered, raped, molested, whatever it is. But I have to heal myself because I'm cursed also. But the thing to realize is they run around acting like it's all real, that I'm this dangerous person that's going to do this, that, or the other thing. So again, in your mind, if you listen to what you're saying in your mind or in your mouth, you'll find that it may describe what you're being cursed to. Bank robbery, murder, rape, molestation, fraud, wire fraud, and what was the other thing? Like Santos there. He's probably cursed to it. I mean, his whole life he's probably cursed. Well, somebody wanted to make him their girlfriend, and it just backfired. I guess somehow made a monster. So basically, because they say all that and they project this idea, like matter of factly, that it's true, they may be trying to do what they do to real child rapists and molesters. They say that, and then the person does it because I guess maybe they're possessed, more so. So if up in power, it could overpower me or something like that. But because I have God, it doesn't get me there. So again, it kind of triggered that, and I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. And I'm like, oh. So, when I first was waking up, it was like scary, I didn't know what I was reading, and what I was seeing. They're devils, man. They cause it everywhere. And what they'll try to convince me at a certain point, and they're not going to let me up or do anything nice or stop cursing me, but they'll try to say, well, you're not doing it, so shouldn't they not do it? Never want to let God judge that. But if you're possessing them to it, you have no say, any of you. In fact, God will judge that in the way that I say that he will judge it, if that's factually true. And I'm sure in most cases, if not all, it is. Because there could be somebody that's doing it that still maintains some innocence, but you can't do it long without losing all the innocence. All right, what we got going? What we got going on over here by the bank? Huh? We don't need another one, do we? Well, I told you, like, Halloween is a witches season. Bank robbery is actually a witches season. I know it looks like, it's a bank robbery season generally. I don't know if they go year round now. But that's a curse. They curse in the bank robberies. And it could be like a bunch of other curse. A bunch of other curses. I mean, it may not be directly to that person, but, black people, rob banks, and then every black person has to fight that. That alone would cause you to have to use your energy to fight the curse instead of have money. Or have a settled life or a family life. If they curse you enough, your husband gets shot. That kind of thing. But saying like, you better not tell them, you know what they'll say? They'll say you're just crazy and you're actually that kind of criminal. And well, I work for God. I don't work for Satan and government that works for Satan. Hey, it's the Sikh temple. Oops. Don't go near that place. All right, is this where I want to turn at? I'm not sure, to tell you the truth. Actually, no, I remember what I want to turn. I am hungry as anything right now. Oh, I forgot to go to Target. Well, I'm supposed to go shopping at Target. So, you may be having a conversation and pull up, and all of a sudden something like that happens. And if you're in like the porn squad, you're being cursed to be a child molester or a child rapist or look at child porn automatically. But yet there are people you work with that are also cursing you that way. Because anybody that gets busted wants you to get busted for it. But there are people that you work with that receive that thought and then they attack you with it. It may actually be a woman, and you might be a man. They start turning you on, but they deny you, and then will you to get turned on the kids, that kind of thing. That's really what's going on. What's up with the Utah flag change? That's weird. I think they're offended by the American flags and the Eagles, so they're taking it off the flag. It looks stupid. The new flag. It's being challenged. New flag is stupid. Whether you have eagles or not, or American flags or not, the new flag looks stupid. Looks like, like at the bottom of a at the bottom of like a government ad or something for some program. They usually have like a kind of symbol at the bottom that's kind of designates the program or something like that. Wait a minute, where am I? I thought it was supposed to be on. I guess it's this one. Maybe I'm up this way too far. Hey, it's the Popo! Yo, Popo! I'm turning! I won't be behind you! Hey, was that a 5-4 on your license plate? They know they're doing that, and they'll dog me when I explain it, but that's their problem. Not mine. The world needs to know what's actually going on. There's a lot. They took out a lot of cops that way too. It's, I don't know. Oh shit! I don't even know if I'm connected now. Hello. Hopefully you were hearing me. My screen went dead. I can't get it to stay on. They hack my computers all the time like that. Yeah, I know it's kind of annoying. I should have used the other preset. I think I'm on the wrong preset. They took out a lot of cops with child porn because they're close to the witches that work in the FBI. That's really what's going on. Homeland Security, etc. And they use their woman power, that thing. Again, they're sacrificing people. They can get some power to project sex crimes. That's really what's happening. I mean, they're not the only other people too. And then they, I'm not going to say it's any particular person because they could always set somebody up and put them in a type of life that I'm going to speak about. But then they get all rich and everything, and they live the life of Riley. Darn, I can't tell where I am. I'm like, I went the wrong way. What road did I want to go to? I can't even think. That was probably it back there. This is not making sense. I gotta be. I have to go the other way. Yeah, they're cursing me for saying that. I just get weird, Mike, in the cab of my van here. I didn't use the other word because it'd be like bad timing. Actually, it would make sense. It's a pit, right, for men. Go to freaking because they all want me to buy super fatty food. They're mad I don't eat fatty food in that house. Well, I have to say the truth, right? Why not say the truth if God showed it to me? They're trying to talk through me. Heal in the name of Jesus. See, God just shows me who lives. Oh, I can't even go this way. Darn it. God just showed me who lives in these houses, in these apartment complexes. I'm right. They'll just be like the biggest jerk a-holes in the world if I moved in. Yeah, you know, they got their opinions in life. Like they're like, oh, you're how old and that's all you have, right? And it's like, well, about 5,000 people that were in my life or around my life that were like you are already dead at a young age. So part of it is staying alive. Staying alive. Staying alive. Including people they were killing directly. Wait a minute, where am I? Am I in the right? I can't. I have to go this way. Gotta be this way. Wait a minute. What road am I trying to get to? Oh, I know what I did wrong. I know what happened. That was probably the right road. My gosh. They did curse me though. Meanwhile, all throughout the city, sex trafficking is going on. Entire metropolitan areas wired for happy endings. And it's like that's a pit. That's a trap. They're like, oh, everybody's doing it. Why don't you do it? I can't figure where I'm supposed to be. Of that, where I think I'm supposed to be, right? Oh, wait. What number road is that? That makes no sense. It should be this road. It can't be. I have no idea how I'm getting turned around here in the wrong direction. I thought that was 79th. Let me make it right. I think I was going right. No, I can't be. I'll figure it out. I feel like I'm on another planet. What's going on here? I can't figure out how to get to Walmart because the number I must be off on the numbers. I thought it was on 79th. I guess not. All right, this looks familiar. This is like the government. Isn't this the government building something? Or no, that's this one. This is neutrality. Neutrality. Or is it closed? Closed. It's part of the people that are losing all their money. Oh, it must be like 71st or something. I don't know. It's just so weird. It's like I'm on another planet. All right, where am I here? Oh, wait. Wait. Oh, here it is. I'm here. 75th. That's right. The Ranger Road. All right. It's scraped. Look, fear, boy. You're afraid of what you just said. Fear. That's what they're doing in their head. Look at the person next to you. They're fearing me. Look at it. What are they doing? Are they winking their eyes? That's how devils curse you tonight. They wink your eyes. They blink their eyes when they're cursing you. They're saying they test people, but that's bull. I mean, you can't torture somebody. Well, I'm just testing them. Well, if you speak about it, it's an admission of guilt. Bullshit. You should be thrown out of the government for even thinking it. You've made those kind of statements, all of you, around other people. Trying to get a parking spot here. Oh no, my screen's gone again. Can you hear me? Hello? Remodeling team is here. Oh, now hiring for the remodel team. Sunday through Thursday. That's a good job. I actually gave a ride to somebody who was doing that. The one woman that I lent money to, and then they like got in the middle of it, and then she didn't end up paying me, and then they tried to act like it was a big crime unfolding. But her friend, she called me. Oh, can you give my friend a ride, please? He's really nice. Can you give her a ride? He works for the remodeling. And I gave her a ride. But it's a pretty good job. Because they're paying for housing and all that. Like if you get like your mother's house or your uncle's house or your brother's house as a place of residence, and then travel, you won't have to pay for rent or anything. Walmart remodel teams. Well, stay peaceful. Praise God in all that you do.